California, the Speaker of the House is recognized for 1 minute.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And this is a bill he should like. It has his benchmarks. It asks for a progress report. He must have some confidence in what he is doing, and then leave it up to the Congress to make a judgment in July. What could be fairer than that? Congress has offered the President recommendations for change in Iraq. In rejecting them, he has offered nothing in return except a demand for more of the same, a blank check for a war without end. The American people expect more and deserve better. A war which has ended so many lives, weakened our military, at a great risk to our security, and cost so much money, cost so much in reputation for America throughout the world, cannot continue indefinitely.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This legislation rations funding to our troops over a 60-day period and dishonors the long-term sacrifice and service of our men and women in uniform. It is legislation that says to the troops, we support you conditionally today, but don't expect Congress to support you 2 months from now. I ask my colleagues, is this the message Congress wants to send to our troops? Is this the message we want to send to Al-Qaeda? Is this the kind of the best a divided majority can do? This legislation has caused me and others to question the majority's commitment to our troops.
On this vote, the yeas are 221, the nays are 205. The bill is passed, and without objection, a motion to reconsider is laid upon the table.
Please be seated, unless, of course, you don't have a chair. I'll continue to reach out to Democrats and Republicans to come up with a way to get this money to our troops as quickly as possible. We're not going to agree on every issue, but we don't want to put the men and women who wear our uniform in the midst of a Washington, D.C. debate. These troops need the money, and Congress needs to get it to them. If I didn't think it was worthy, if I didn't think it was necessary, if I didn't realize and believe that it's important to defeat Al-Qaeda in Iraq, I wouldn't have our young men and women there in the first place. I believe this is a necessary action to protect our country. Much of the debate doesn't focus on the consequences of failure.